Coming up next, a UFC bantamweight tilt. Here he is, for my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Well, DC, you better work quickly here, because Frankie Edgar, with that patented sprint to the octagon, I know you've taken a page out of his book.
It's a wrestling thing, Jay. Wrestlers want to get down to business, and that is what Frankie Edgar is all about. He is Jersey strong to his bone. Frankie is a guy that even when it looks like he's out of it, he can continue to press forward and get the goal accomplished. When he got dropped and hurt by Gray Maynard way back before he became champion, he was able to build himself back into that fight and secure a draw. And then the second time they fought, same thing, but he was the one that got the finish. They call him the little engine that could, because you could never tell Frankie Edgar there's something he can't do.
It was about 10 years ago he won the UFC lightweight championship in Abu Dhabi. Truly one of the fighters that embraced fighting at his natural weight before it was in vogue. The answer, Frankie Edgar, back in yet another big UFC spot here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 23 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, USA, Frankie, the Answer Edgar! And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
Ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, we have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up for.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon. He lands a switch knee.
And there comes the separation now.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Lands with a knee to the body. Oh, these are some devastating knees, as we might say in Boston, some wicked, effective knees.
I love when you talk like that.
I know you
I think it's so good. But there's some guy, I love the way you talk, but I love the way this guy fights. He's throwing those knees in order to shut the lights off of his opponent.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack armbar here.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Big explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
All right, closed guard now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right there.
And he's out. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Edgar's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everything is going beautiful. Your wrestling is too different. He can't stop you. You're going to go out there and keep.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Second round underway.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his bully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there.
Oh, nice job to prevent the takedown and scramble to his feet. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Big right hand there.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
Right hand. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
Check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check it.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
Running fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
45 total strikes have landed for Frankie Edgar. And a pretty good clip tonight, DC, landing with 64% accuracy against Frankie Edgar.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh, a huge block there.
One of the most important strikes in the clinch is this big body shot.
Single collar tie now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
I mean, he's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Looking to land the right just out of range. So he's really starting to put together...
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice punch in there.
And they clinch once again. 15 seconds. Nice jab by him there. Oh! How about those 5 minutes? Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Last round here. Do not let this go to the judges. You've got to have faith in your strength. This guy cannot stand with you. Everything you got goes into this last round. You hear me?
Third and final round here. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Oh! He needs to start looking official.
Oh, significant strike attempt
He
there.
didn't like that
but
left
it's-
hand. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, collar tie. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Edgar. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Nice. Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, I can't think of a worse place in the world to be when you are tired than the world-famous octagon. We got two fighters who are nearly gassed out here, Chad.
Both of them are exhausted, and they are questioning what they did wrong in the preparation for this fight. Or if they get in the octagon and just go crazy. You got to manage the cardio if you're going to be able to fight a long fight.
And they separate. Wow! Oh! Huge right hand! Edgar gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. And he landed the right hand there. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored this contest 30-27, 9-28, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here we go as round one gets underway. Two world-class level strikers here, and the expectation is we're going to get a kickboxing match here in the octagon.
Yes, we are going to get a striking match. One guy is very good at kicks. The other guy has unbelievable hands. Let's see what type of attack is going to win the battle of two great stand-up fighters.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course. It's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. You cannot take too many of these big elbows in the clinch. Great punch.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this
And
fight.
now he lands a combination.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Nice leg kick land.
Oh, single collar tie here. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Leg kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
St. Preux loves that kick to the body. Former football player at the University of Tennessee.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, landed that inside leg kick. Already a welt on his opponent. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab.
Oh, nice jab.
26 total strikes have landed for Oban St. Preux. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, collar tie.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
15 seconds.
What a body kick.
St. Preux going for the takedown. He misses. All right, let's take a look back at the previous round. It is a bloody Saturday night, courtesy of those elbow strikes, champ.
I mean, Muay Thai at its best. In tight. Over the top with the elbow, coming up with the elbow. He's doing so many different variations of those elbows. All of his coaches at his Muay Thai camp will be very proud of the performance that he's putting on right now.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Nice.
Able to check that kick as well.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Wow!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Big diving punch is good. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. St. Cruz got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
And he's out. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Close guard. St. Cruz lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Try to establish that jab. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one man.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
And he landed the right hand there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Just...
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt away.
Oh! Unbelievable. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Side control now. St. Cruz looking for a Darce choke here. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills. Unbelievable striking.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. Third and final round.
Real quick leg kick. He's getting lit up right now, John.
Huge right hand! And that'll do it!
Goodness, what a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 27 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, broadside.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Coming up next, it's a lightweight tilt between Rafael dos Anjos and Kevin Lee.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, DC's been all over this great nation. Fort a laser right on the equator. Tonight, though, we're in Rio de Janeiro. How was the flight, my man? You're holding up pretty well.
It's rough flying to Rio de Janeiro. It's hard for me because of the altitude. But the moment I step foot in here, I know that I'm in for a great fight, and I'm also in for a great crowd. People that are very knowledgeable about the sport of mixed martial arts and very passionate.
Got the single collar tie. Nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge in reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Watch the strike. Couple of chins here being tested early. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the chin. Straight punch lands.
Nice 1-2 there. And he caught the kick. And they separate. Double A. Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get...
Oh! Lands flush with that right hand. Dos Anjos trying to feint his way in.
Beautiful left.
He gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entrance.
Good right hand right there.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
Got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch, I just put a smile on my face.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Well, the opponent seemed to think he had shored up the takedown defense. It did not hold up there.
It may feel good in practice, but you don't know until the guy's in front of you hit the takedown attempt after takedown attempt.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Lee. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. So as we call on the numbers here, 47 total strikes have now landed for Rafael dos Anjos. And connecting at a 68% clip thus far against Kevin Lee.
Beautiful punch.
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Trying to stay in this fight! Dos Anjos not having it. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Talking about that was hurt. Finish him though this time, all right?
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Big head kick lands.
Oh, clean entry as he gets the takedown there.
Great entry, great timing, great finish. What a fantastic job by this young man.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Cormier here.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Rafael dos Anjos. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective.
Lee going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Misses again with a right punch.
Nice punch there.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch with the clinch. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now.
He might get a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Not tapping out tonight. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Rafael dos Anjos. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching the upbeat, making his punches count while not being up.
The left hand is there for dos Anjos. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there. I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Nice hammer fist. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised tonight.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
For the winner by split decision, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
All right, so the judges have rendered their decision, and 2 of the 3 of them had it for him. So he gets it done by split decision tonight. You've been involved in some of those. Nothing easy standing there waiting for the judges to render this.
John, it is the worst feeling in the world, not knowing if you did enough, right? Or not knowing what the judges were watching. So I know exactly what these guys are feeling as they walk to the center. You got your fingers crossed, you got your toes crossed, you got everything crossed, hoping that 2 judges saw it your way.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Jared Cannonier and Uriah Hall. Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Blocks the shot. Cannonier gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Man, that leg kick looked like a Louisville slugger as Jared Cannonier lands to the lead leg of his opponent.
Jared Cannonier always had power, but now he's developed the skills to match. He moved down to Arizona, got out of Alaska, got with a real team, and now you're seeing the advantages of being in an area where you're getting some of the best coaching and also having great training partners.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And that one was heavy. Back and forth we go here. Oh, a little single collar tie there. And they separate. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Beautiful strike.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Two minutes remain in the round. So just over 20 total strikes. Oh! Huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
90 seconds to go in our opening round.
Stay strong. Stay strong. Keep moving.
Oh! And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight. Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet. Oh! Beats a big knee. Final seconds of round 1. And there comes the separation now. How about those 5 minutes? had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Second round here. Slips.
Nice crease one.
Whoa! Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Hall's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Tried, whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Overhand punch to the head. It doesn't get there. It was telegraphed and it was blocked. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Hall. So we call on the fight stats here. These numbers are unofficial, but 52 total strikes have landed for Uriah Hall. And connecting on a pretty good clip as well. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Just reached the midway point of the fight. Oh! Oh! Gets up again here, but hurting.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Under 2 minutes now to go. A swing and a miss by Cannonier. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Ooh, what a punch.
Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin.
Ooh.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Whoa! Well, you know, I don't like the key very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Oh, my goodness.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Got clipped with a right hand.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Just missed with the left there.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
81 total strikes have landed for the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier. And dipping just below 50%, by the way, 43% the accuracy rate on the striking attempts against Uriah Hall. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the...
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, that kick is good by Hall.
Oh, man, that leg's all beat up.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Hall. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh! He's out!
Forward! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Stop in this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight showdown between Paul the Irish Dragonfelder and Daniel Hooker.
Ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge in reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh, big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Wow. Just out of range with that right hand.
Nice punch land.
Oh, big head kick there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Spinning back fist is there. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Oh! Landed a big kick there. Felder's kick is blocked. And he switches his stance yet again.
Big punch land.
Unable to connect with the right. Punch coming, it's blocked. Lands with the right hand.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
And they clinch. Right on the button.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head. Big kick lands.
Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. Hooker gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
You're looking tired out there, but I know you trained hard. There's more left in you. I need you to be smart.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, next round is underway. He did a great job in the previous round, largely untouched. Reminds me a little bit of Dominic Cruz, the former UFC bantamweight champion. Defense is the primary focus, and that was certainly evident in the previous round.
Yes, Dominic Cruz was one of the more brilliant defensive fighters we have ever seen. He did it with footwork.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Kick to the body by Hooker.
Head kick.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Hooker. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two.
He didn't like that left hand.
Oh!
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter.
Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by the Irish Dragon, Paul Felder. Just out of range with the big right hand. And they separate. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Hooker gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. fight so far.
This job makes him on the strikes. Those leg kicks are really starting to pay off. Chopping him down. Throwing a leg kick.
All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights. It must feel pretty damn good to knock a man down like that.
It feels good to knock a man down, and most times you don't even feel it. It's the ones that you don't even recognize that landed hard are the ones that usually put your opponent out. It landed right on the sweet spot, and he hurt his opponent very badly.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round might be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh! Just misses with the straight one. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Oh, nice right hand.
Holy smoke, he put him to sleep.
Back to the feet. Oh, straight right. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Felder. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh!
He was hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right.
That one was starting to end the fight.
Yep. All right, time to hit. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, big left. Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Yo, wow! That was nasty!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Paul, the Irish Dragonfelder.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Germaine de Randamie and Sarah McMahon. All right, so here she is, one of the best wrestlers in this or any division. You hear a lot of parents say, I got to get my daughter in jiu-jitsu. How about getting them in wrestling? You turn out a product like this.
By having that wrestling approach, she possesses something different. She's constantly on the forward. She understands the ability to train. The way that your body starts to respond to being fatigued, she has done that since she was a very little girl.
Yeah.
And the beauty in the wrestling is that as a kid, she didn't just wrestle girls. She wrestled little boys.
Right.
So now as she's competing in the female divisions, she understands competition across all genders. The ability to compete is what carries this young lady to being so dominant in her performances.
She is so gifted in transition. It'll be a pleasure to watch her work here tonight. She has a difficult matchup in front of her. All right, so here she is, the decorated kickboxer, back for another run here in the UFC. Such a wide, vast array of kicks and punches in her arsenal, but it all comes back to elite technique.
Oh yeah, she has phenomenal technique. There is no wasted action. What I really love is the left hook. She does a great job of throwing her left hook behind her right hand. She throws the right hand and the left hook follows. It's always so tight. It's always so clean. And then outside leg kick. Every combination ends with a kick. When you think it's over, she's putting one more technique, one more opportunity to put some damage on you before you get to go back to space and go back to the safety of her out of your face, which will only last for a short period of time.
She certainly has a crowd-pleasing style. No surprise to see her back in a high-profile slot here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC at the weight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 12 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Gaffney, South Carolina, Sarah McMahon! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Utrecht, the Netherlands, Jermaine, the Iron Lady, And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round 1. This is some old school matchmaking, right? Classic striker versus grappler matchup, and given what these fighters have said all week, you expect them to try to take a similar approach as they've taken in past fights.
Yes, the whole life has led to this, right? You don't change what works. The grappler understands that if she is able to get this fight to the ground, she is in her comfort zone. But for the striker, she has to understand, as long as she is at distance, she has the advantage, and she feels most comfortable.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by McMahon. Well, her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
McMahon's now trying for the Kimura. And this might just be a matter of time. right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like they're giving your opponent out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this, young ladies, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Durandamy. Lands with the ground and pound here. McMahon's back in side control. Final seconds here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Big kick.
Nice 1-2 there. Pinpoint jab placement there, and a nice job to take advantage of her edge and reach. All right, so she lands yet another leg kick there. She's landed several in the round. Now you see the damage. It's obvious on the other side.
I mean, look at the redness in the leg, the bruising, the welts on the leg.
Nasty.
From those leg kicks. It's unbelievable to watch someone land that kick over and over again. But if it's working, why would you change it? Keep going to the well.
All right, so 43 total strikes have landed for Sarah McMahon. And landing at a pretty good clip, 75% accuracy thus far against Germaine Durand. Oh, sage work from the bottom here as she tags her with the punch. Ground and pound strike there now. McMahon's looking for that arm triangle now.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nicely done. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. Under 2 minutes to go in round two. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Durandamy. Standing over her opponent and landing a nice combination of strikes. So staying active enough for the referee and really making these shots count.
She's not being overzealous. She's not looking for too much. She's taking her time. Eventually, she hopes that she will find a shot that finishes the fight.
And there's a takedown attempt. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Nice liver shot range. Oh! Oh, straight right. Seconds to go round two. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big punch lands in the middle.
GDR gets in the clinch here, and she is absolutely a must.
Take a seat. Listen, that was awesome. We need more of that.
right, so a huge round for her there, DC, as we get you some of the highlights. A lot of good leg kicking going on there.
She controlled the fight with her leg kicks. I mean, it's hard to remember a time that someone was so dominant with this type of leg kicking action, with these many leg kicks. She did it in the highest level in that round.
Third round underway.
Good punch lands.
Well, she lands the punch there. You know, it's one thing to have an edge in reach. It's another thing to take advantage. Nicely done by her there. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. So the head strike's starting to pile up.
Oh, nice right
Back and forth we go. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
Takedown defense holds up.
Hey, stay with the game plan.
All right, so will the elbows and knees soon follow the first? Well, in the men's game or in the women's game, the execution on a double leg takedown doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
It does not get much better than what we just saw. Her confidence in finishing the shot is unmatched.
Oh, looks like she's got the arm. This could be trouble.
Oh, wow, oh! Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. And there's the tap.
Yo! Wow! That was nasty! What a fight!
Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So there she is, your winner by way of submission. A huge result for her here tonight. And you got to think that'll mute some of the naysayers she had coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Sarah McMahon.
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm going to win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm going to do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only shine brighter after this performance.
a women's 115-pound matchup between Claudia Gadelha and Angela Hill. Well, she's one of the more exciting fighters in this or any division and really came into the UFC with some legitimate striking credentials, and she's put those to good use in the big show.
And that's why everybody was so excited about her UFC debut. They understood that they were about to witness something truly special. A striker, a fighter with an ability to finish fights with her legs, with her hands, with her elbows, with her knees. There was nothing, no tool at her disposal that she would not use. She was going to use everything gifted to her, and she has done that, and that's why her performances have been so great in the UFC.
Yeah, she does not discriminate. She is a true, tried and tested 8-point striker, so try to put on a striking clinic here tonight. Well, she's one of the more well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division. A true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all. Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. To get us started with the official introduction,
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, 11 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, USA, Angela Overkill Hill. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Claudia Gadelha. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so round 1 is underway. It's going to be very interesting to see how this fight plays out. She wanted to test herself against one of the best strikers in this division. Probably not have the least resistance.
She believes that her full mixed martial arts game was going to allow her to win this fight. It's a close fight, though, because she's never seen anyone with the striking ability of her opponent.
Hill's got the clinch here in the early go.
Beautiful punch. Switch knee lands to the body.
So both girls landing right out of the chute.
Liver kick.
Oh, nice job by her there. She defends another takedown. She knew her defensive wrestling would be tested tonight. It has certainly held up.
A+ on the test to this point. She is doing a great job of just really recognizing where the takedowns are coming from, recognizing the level changes, and beating her opponent to the next position.
Beautiful hook. Oh!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight? Good right hand.
Just missed with the left there. And she's back in the clinch. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
Good stick.
Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere.
Right hand punch to the clinch. Nice elbow. That's how you cut an opponent.
So just over 20 total strikes now, which have landed for Clouds of Liddell. She missed with that jab. Oh, huge knee to the body. That'll soften her up. Throwing hard in the pocket.
Oh, nice right hand.
Back in the clinch now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. 90 seconds to go in the opening round.
Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Oh, that punch will count. Landed flush.
Beautiful body kick.
Under a minute now to go. 45 seconds remaining. And she finally gets the takedown here. She kept on trying. She knew it's something. Gedalia's trying for the Kimura submission here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Not tapping out tonight. All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Round 2 is underway.
Nice. Again, in the clinch.
Elbows only tonight. Tries to work it into a takedown.
Right under the elbow, body kick lands.
Big elbow there, lands. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Holy smokes! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
If you're trying to send a message to the rest of this division, that is how you send it. So a near-perfect shot for her to end the fight. She had this crowd behind her all night long, and I'm not sure how many other fighters in this division could have absorbed that strike and stayed in the fight. A near-perfect land to get the knockout win here tonight. The venerable Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of the second round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Angela Overkill Hill.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out. Great job finding that kill shot.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. Johnson is 3 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 30 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Parkland, Washington, USA, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 24 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Lands with a right hand.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. No! Oh my God!
Oh, big left. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Flush right hand is true. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Trying the flying knee there. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
now he's got that tight clinch. Oh! Diving punch lands.
20 fantastic strikes to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh!
Nice punch lands over the top. Oh, nice. Nice. Look at that great work to the body from the clinch.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Johnson.
Elbow deep, takes him for a ride. What a high-impact takedown that was.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round. Nice punch land.
With that uppercut, now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Great punch. What does he follow that uppercut with next time? Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. Huge shots there. Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Punch over the top.
And both guys really throwing with authority. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm.
Massive takedown attempt lands.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware.
Johnson's going for an arm here.
Oh, wow. Oh!
Oh, we're getting a finish here. This might just be a matter of time. And there it is!
It's over! It's over! What a fight!
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
Coming up next, a UFC bantamweight tilt. All right, so here's the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominic Cruz. Injuries, of course, DC, have been a huge part of the narrative. Unable to compete in 2012, 2013, 2015, 2017. Didn't fight in 2018. He is back tonight, and he believes he is ready to present the best version today.
And when you talk about Dominic Cruz, you expect it, because even when he's away, you know that he's preparing himself to give you the best version of himself. His series with Uriah Faber, The Bad Blood, is something that we will always look back to whenever we think of his career. But it's those big moments, those bright, shining moments, the win over TJ Dillashaw after being away for years to reclaim the title. Those moments are the ones that will always stand out the most when you think about Dominic Cruz.
All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly something special.
I don't think he can take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Both fighters are 34. Cruz will have a 4-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Dominic the Dominator Cruz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Pedro, the Young Punisher, Munoz! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Ready, fight.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Circling towards the left now. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the punch. Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
Just missed with that right hand. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Slips the punch. 3 minutes remain in the round.
Another straight left. Leg kick. Nice kick.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off his feet. Uh-oh, high elbow guillotine. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Bottom fighter trying to control.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
And he landed the right hand there. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Cormier here.
So just over 20 total strikes. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, he might be out. Spinning back fist. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
Beautiful kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the... Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, straight right.
He is getting lit up right now, John.
What a fight so far. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
Ready to fight. Ready.
Round two underway.
Oh, dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Big punch lands through the middle.
to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Just misses there with the left.
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now.
Wow!
Holy smokes! Holy smokes! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop for this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 2. Going the winner by knockout, Pedro the Young Munoz.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
It's a welterweight title fight between Robbie Lawler and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions. Certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. And he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world. And he is out to prove it right here, right now. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and in a division that has so much depth in that top 15, it's even more remarkable that this man has remained the hunted. The question tonight, with a powerful challenger out of that blue corner, can he walk away and still? All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Lawler is 3 years his senior. The rest is nearly identical. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 16 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the challenger, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 15 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
All right, so here we go with round 1, classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh, yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Rock'em sock him out of the suit here. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Lawler gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Tags him with the overhand.
Another one.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Just out of range with that right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Ooh, and he's caught the kick. So just over 20 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Lawler gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can wrap. Oh!
It's over. It's over. Wow. That was nasty.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. And there he is, our UFC welterweight champion of the world. He's going to like the sound of that. Getting it done with style points by way of knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
And new UFC welterweight champion. Those words sound good. He's going to enjoy watching this one back. There's a new king at 170 pounds.
There is nothing better than hearing "and new." It's almost like the weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. The journey is complete. You are now the UFC champion.
Coming up next, it is a light heavyweight championship fight between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Rashad Evans. All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new UFC light heavyweight champion. He is the #1 ranked 205-pound contender and is finally realizing the title fight here tonight. He believes he has a lot of advantages in this fight. He believes he's the better man. Look at the confidence on his face. No UFC jitters for this man. He is out to prove tonight that this champion is a one-trick pony and that he is the best light heavyweight on the planet. We'll see if he can turn those words into actions here in short order. Well, he has joined a long list of Hall of Fame types: Chuck Liddell, John Jones, Daniel Cormier. Now this man is the hunted at 205 pounds. He is the UFC light heavyweight champion. He has defended the belt. He has proven without a shadow of a doubt that he's the best 205er in the world. A lot of momentum with the challenger here tonight, though. A lot of people think we're getting a new champion. The champion is not among those. We'll see if this man can walk out the same way he walked in as the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 24 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, presenting the challenger, Sugar Rashad Evans. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show. One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
And he landed the right hand there. Single collar tie now. Takedown defense holds up. Ooh, blocks the shot. The right hand just misses. Under 3 minutes remain in round one. All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. Nice punch there by Chuck Liddell. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Under 2 minutes to go. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by the Hall of Famer, the Iceman Chuck Liddell. Just misses there with the left.
Oh, nice right hand. Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now.
Back to the feet. 20 seconds left. Horn sounds for the end of round one. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You're okay. Your head's a little buzzed. You got knocked down. That's not a problem. This round, we're going to get it back.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
Nice punch there.
Oh, back to the overhand right. Swing and a miss. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just misses with the straight right. Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, collar tie.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Right hand upstairs. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
Oh, he catches the right, so he catches the kick there and beautifully counters with the takedown. So a nice job turning that defense into some immediate offense.
Oh, sir.
Oh!
Serve him up. Go get him.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Into the final minute of this championship fight. Close guard. Oh, that's a good right hand. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Cormier here.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so we will get to the end of the round, DC. We're going to show you some highlights here. Liver damage inflicted and not by alcohol tonight.
I mean, you're funny, John. This guy is worse than any alcoholic beverage you could ever drink because these strikes to the body hurt so bad. They are debilitating. They are the types of strikes that end most people's nights.
Nice work out there. You're really pushing hard. I can see you working, but you're not being effective.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh!
Evans' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, he says.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Nice punch there by Evans. Our little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides...
Oh! Oh!
He ate that.
Whoa! Back to the feet. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Wild swing there.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you
string them together is when guys struggle.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Let's relax. Excellent work. All those rounds on the pads in the gym paid off. Now we're going to continue. Keep doing exactly what we did.
Are you ready? You ready?
Ooh, what a punch.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Oh!
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Well, I can't think of a worse place in the... Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Liddell gets up. The question beckons, though, for how long. He still looks like he hasn't quite recovered. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, has the guard closed here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Evans has got full mount now. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Chuck Liddell. Evans' lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. Let's see if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get into full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Look at your last round. Outstruck you. Landed more power shots and he was more aggressive. This time, I need you to dig deep. I need you to get in there close and pound.
Are you ready? You ready?
Here we go, fifth and final round.
Nice strike.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
And there is the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. The celebration continues after the big knockout win to get the job done tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman,
Well, he came in as the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, and after that result, he goes out the way he came in. And still, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to see this moment now as he celebrates with his corner. That was as dominating a title defense as we've seen thus far this year, as he knocks out the #1 contender, and really in so doing, sends a message to the other contender types at 205 pounds that it's going to take your best night and best performance, and even then, I'm still probably...